Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have a massive project today. It is a roof wash with some accessories as well. So they said whatever needs to be cleaned up gets cleaned. So I'm excited about this. This should be really, really fun. And I'm bringing one of my buddies out here as well. He's got 2 trucks coming around. So it's going to be a full day, full days of work. Excited to broadcast it with you guys. It's lock and load, man. Let's get to it.
What is up? It is your host with the most, Tristan Kalina. If you are new here, I welcome you with a digital hug. We have a splendid day in my wash business. This is going to be like a week in my wash business, really. But you can see some of the fancy equipment. This is a $4,000 roof washing job. We actually upsold them on some of the Austin stone for $250 and sold the neighbor on her driveway for quarterly at $400. Now, one of the main components about this, guys, is that really you guys should be pushing the narrative on upselling your customers, because if they see something, you guys see something, you guys are at the job site in itself, you can give them a little bit of a discount if you want to, whatever, but it's just more money in the business's pocket. Why not do it? Because honestly, just be a problem solver for the customer in itself. When you can do that, they're going to be happier. I'm going to be happier. Everybody wins. But you can see this dope drone footage. We brought out some of the marketing guys. It was pretty sick. Shout out to my boy Jared. He came out with me to help on this roof washing job. We're leveraging the AR-45 in his right hand right here. It's that orange gun that you can kind of see, but this is what a soft washing of the roof actually looks like. We're applying about a 6%. I'm down there rinsing the windows, rinsing the walls just to make sure that nothing gets etched. That's kind of how the process really is integrated with the soft washing, the roof washing method. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. You don't have to, but you can see those tiles really doing their thing. And this AR-45, it just shoots so far. I'm excited to get myself one. Either way, look, you can see this is the driveway that we sold on the neighbor. She came up to us. She was like, how much do you guys charge? I just said $400. We got it in, cranked it out, but let's go to the next day.
Welcome to it, guys. We have a gutter clean, a gutter oxidation removal today. A lot of specialty cleans as of recent, as well as an exterior window clean job. It's priced at about $1,500. We are going to crank it out, man. Just got done with the gutter clean. It's a big old house, but we got our shirt tucked in. I had to take off the jacket because I'm sweating my ass off. Either way, let's keep on going, baby. We're gonna get this house washed, baby. I've got my glasses. Really, they're like racquetball glasses, but you know, whatever. I don't really care. I don't care. Your boy doesn't care. We're here. Let's go.
The next morning, we went over to a $1,500 house wash, window clean, gutter oxidation, the tiger stripes that you see on the exterior of the gutter, as well as the gutter clean. It took us actually a little bit longer than what I had initially expected, just because the gutter brightening is a very diligent process. Here's some of the before afters. Essentially, you're just putting an oxidation remover, then you're scrubbing it. You got to go at like 5 to 10 feet. You cannot let that thing sit for too long, because then it will eat at the paint. Either way, I actually upsold them on the house and upsold them on the windows for an additional $450, $500. Like I said, you guys should be doing this. If you guys see some problematic areas within the house, it is very important to be a problem solver for the actual customer. But here are some before afters. Either way, let's get on to the night shift. We've got these monthly dumpster pad cleans that really just set the tone for the month. I love these things. It's reoccurring work every single month. It is like clockwork. You know that it's coming in each and every single month. That's how I've been able to structure my business. We're racking up the hoses. I've got something on my mind that I really think it's like one of my deepest fears. So I think you guys should absolutely listen to this because it'll touch some people's hearts.
It's not too bad, man. I benched 225 for the first time in a while. It's 250 right now. Just a little bit of 3 a.m. motivation. I know you guys are on Instagram Reels quite a bit, but I'll just give you something right here. The worst fear that you can possibly have is being an underskilled 40-year-old, or you're working your way up through the cubicle, you're working your way up through the corporate ladder, you get your salary, but then they lay you off just like that via somebody's better, AI took over, etc. You do not want to be in that position, because then you have kids, you have family that you have to be able to be responsible for, but then now you are an underskilled midlife dude that doesn't know how to generate money. Now you're scrambling for a job. Legitimately, the more that I get into this game, I recognize that the skills that you acquire over time are far more important than the actual income that you make, because these skills translate into any business endeavor that you decide to go to. So whether that's sales or conversing effectively or marketing, copywriting, etc., these high income skills that you develop over time, over the latitude of time, formulate and conform yourself into a better and more molded businessman and a higher skilled individual. You do not want to be reliant within somebody else for your salary, because if they do lay you off and you are in your midlife and you go to zero, now you haven't spent your time developing those skills. That is a genuine fear. So I would encourage, even if you're at a 9 to 5, even if you are at that cubicle, develop some sort of skill set so that it is tangible to make money in case if that does happen to you. Because look, I'll keep it real with you guys. I remember like in 3rd grade that I had to go to a speech class because I just could not talk correctly. It was one of the best things for me, but I just had to keep on trying. Skill sets are not acquired through days, through weeks, through months, or even a year. It takes a long time to be able to develop a certain skill set so that you actually get decent at it. I encourage you to look at my first video on YouTube. It's kind of embarrassing the way that I talk on that, but I just went onto the microphone every single day, tried to talk, tried to basically dissipate some of the filler words that I was using during those times, and just tried to get better. If you have that desire to get better every single day at whatever skill set you decide to do, then I guarantee you that it will result in monetary income. The skills come first. The income is just a byproduct of how good you actually are. So focus on the skill set rather than the income. When you focus on the income, now you have shiny object syndrome, and now you're going through a fucking rat race. So just develop skills. Don't be the guy that gets laid off and is an underskilled midlife dude that is responsible for a lot of people, because that is irresponsible of you to not develop an actual tangible skill set that makes money. Either way, that is my little rant. My 3 a.m. It's 3:05 actually. And I close on a duplex tomorrow, so you guys will be seeing that in the next morning. Let's get to it. Good morning, guys. We are driving to the closing date, the closing table. We're going to go over to our country club, which I love so dearly. And we're going to close there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. I got my black polo. You'll definitely be seeing an Instagram photo from me. Okay, boys, got it all done. That is the 17th door added to the portfolio. We've got one more coming up this month, so pretty excited about that. Here's a photo of me signing the papers. I'll go over the details with the numbers later in the video, but some exciting stuff. Let's get on to the next job. Let's roll. Monthly dumpster pads again, baby. We're going around the Metroplex, cranking it out, baby. Let's roll.
So we're going on to our next account for these dumpster pads. We have a few of these across our area, but look, man, I looked to my right and I was like, oh my gosh, there's the camera, but also I looked to the right, and you'll see here in a quick second, I saw this beautiful like Latina girl. I was like, damn, girl. I kept looking. Why was I looking, dude? I'm like, look at the footage. I'm like, dude, you are a head ass.
Wear my pink swim shorts to see that shit. It's a good day, man. Duplex closed. Just saw a bad Latina. I can't wait for those lake seasons. It's happening in like a few weeks, so I've got to be ready. Tip-top shape, baby. I got some energy, man. I finally got some sleep. I swear, whenever you get sleep, you go to the gym, it's like a game changer, dog. Game changer. So I'm just pumped talking to the camera right now while people are watching me, and hopefully that bad Latina comes out, because I'm definitely making my move for sure. For sure. Goodness.
Woke up the next morning, and I always do a little bit of deep work, whether that's advertising, follow-ups, sending bids, or YouTube stuff. But either way, let's get to the next project.
So there's organic on this countertop, F-flow right here, grease exhaust right here. We've got our SH, F-flow remover, and EBC. So F-flow for the F-flow, EBC for this grease exhaust. Should come out good.
Another specialty clean. We actually cleaned the entire driveway, pool deck, windows with this job. It's a $2,000 job. Specialty cleans like efflorescence removal, exhaust removal. It has been hyper popular.
Countertop complete. We're gonna hit that F-flow. We're gonna fill it up with our F-flow stuff, baby.
So that white stuff, you see that in the top right hand corner right by the flowers, that is efflorescence, but you just spray that stuff down, it foams up. When it foams up, that means it's working. Let's go.
F-flow all gone. Now we gotta treat this grease stain.
The grease stain, we use EBC degreaser. That's the best degreaser for this type of stuff, in my opinion. It's just absolutely phenomenal. But I gotta give a shout out to this customer, because he just really appreciated a just hustler, man. Seriously, he posted on LinkedIn, gave me a shout out, gotten a few bids from that. I really do appreciate those things. Your customers are your biggest assets in a way, and you just gotta leverage them in every way.
That's how you do it. Day one of the project complete. We will come back tomorrow for about probably 2.5 hours to just clean the windows up, but I really try to make it as good because we're prepping it up to seal it. And yeah, came out good. On to the next morning, baby. It's been an absolute whirlwind of a journey for this past week, with a rental property being acquired, all the work that's being done. It's been nuts having to juggle a lot of this stuff, but I did tell you that I would tell you the monthly payment, all the numbers regarding that duplex that I just acquired. I'll give it to you simple. With principal, interest, taxes, insurance, management fees, and maintenance, it's going to be about $900 per month. But the gross rent, which these tenants have been in there for about 20 years, you get those for $1,700 per month. So you take that, you take the subtraction, it's going to be about $800 to $750 of cash flow per month net. I love those deals. I'm just going to keep on stacking them. But look, just a reminder, we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. Do the boring things. Don't neglect this stuff that has actually gotten you to this point where you see success. don't neglect it. Seriously, if it's watching these videos, if it's doing the boring things for your business, etc., like, don't forget that. Truly. Seriously. Because you want to keep continuously learning, have the Kaizen model of continuous improvement so that you are in a better spot, even right now. Trust me. But look, it was a good reminder because, you know, don't forget the things that you got to this point. And that being said, I've been a little inconsistent on YouTube, and that's on me. So for now, every Tuesday, every Friday, we're pouncing with value. Exponential amount of value. I'm going to pounce you with just too much value that it hurts. Either way, guys, winners win, losers lose, and if you want to win, definitely subscribe as I'm posting every Tuesday and Friday for sure. You guys are thebomb.com. I love everybody here. And go crush it. Peace.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel